Today we're going to talk about subtracting integers, but just the modeling part. Okay, we're just going to learn how to model subtracting integers. So mine's going to be on page 52. Go ahead and turn to your next clean page. At the top, put subtracting integers, and it's just the modeling today. Okay. Now, the other day we learned how to model with addition, and so today we're going to learn how to model when we subtract integers. Now, you've subtracted integers in elementary school, but it was a larger integer, a larger positive integer minus a smaller positive integer. But that's not always going to be the case, right? So let's say we have a positive minus a positive. Okay. Now, let's start with something easy. Let's say we have 6 positives and we're taking away 2. Right? That's something that you've learned in elementary school. Now, how would we model that? Well, you start off your box with 6 positives. So we're going to have 6 positives in our box. And we want to take away 2 positives, right? So this is a little different than the adding. For the adding, we had to put in integers. But here, since we're subtracting, we are taking out. So it's 6, and then we are trying to take out what? 2 positives. Can we take out 2 positives? Yes. So let's take these 2, and the arrow goes out this way. We're going to take out the 2 positives, and then what we're going to be left with in our box, after we take out the 2 positives, those 2 positives are gone. We're going to take them out, and so we are left with what? 4 positives. And I know you guys already knew 6 minus 2 is 4, and this is why. Take away the 2, and you have 4. Now, in terms of money, it's like you have $6, and you have to take out 2, so then you're left with $4. Okay? But what about when the positive number in front is smaller than the positive number in back? So, for example, let's say that I had 4, and I want to take away 7. Okay. Now, I'm sure your teachers in the past said, no, you can't do that. The larger number has to go in front, and the smaller number has to go behind. But that's because you hadn't learned integers yet. You hadn't learned that when you subtract, sometimes you can get a negative number. Well, this is one of the times here. You're not going to end up with positives because you have only 4 and you want to take out 7. So you're going to end up owing. You're going to have some negatives here. Okay? How do we model this? Now, this is the part you guys have to really pay attention. So in your box, you start off with 4 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your 4 positives. You want to take out 7 positives. Do you have 7 to take out? No, you don't. So imagine this as your bank account and you only have $4 and you try to withdraw $7. You try to take out $7. Well, what's going to happen is that you're going to owe the bank some money, right? You only had $4 to take out. You're missing how much? How much more do you need? You need another 3 positives. You need another $3 in order for you to take out 7 positives, right? And we don't have 3 positives. So this is the part you guys have to really pay attention. Since we are missing 3 more positives, what I'm going to add in are 3 neutrals. Okay? Remember, this is really a 0. This is 0, this is 0, and this is 0. So I can add them in here, and in my account, I still have just $4 because these are really zeros, right? So when I add them in, my account looks like this. My box looks like this. I have my 4 positives that I started off with, and now I have 3 0 pairs. They're kind of like ghosts. They're there, but they're not really there. It's like a ghost in the room, okay? You can't see them because really this is a 0, this is 0, and this is 0. They cancel each other out. So they're kind of like the ghosts in the room, all right? So here I still have 4, but now since I put these ghosts, these 0 pairs in the box, I can take out 7 positives, Okay, so here you had your $4. Here's the 3 that you don't have, right? But we put them in. So now we can take out these 7 positives. So we're taking out the 7 positives. Now if you take out 7 positives, what's left in your box? Well, then I only have 3 negatives left, right? Which makes sense, because if you only have $4 in your account and you try to take out 7, well, you have $4 here, and then you'd have to borrow from the bank. You don't have enough to take out 7. You'd have to borrow $3. So then what's going to end up happening is that you owe the bank $3. So 4 minus 7 is 3. You didn't have enough. You needed 3 more to take away 7. So then you end up owing the bank $3. Okay? Let's do another one similar to this. These are easy, right? Because you can take those out. You don't have to add the ghost pairs, the 0 pairs. But here, when you don't have enough, you have to add those 0 pairs. So let's do another example where you would have to do that. Let's say you have only $2 in your account and you try to take out 5. Right? So again, let's model this. You have 2. Let's change the 5. Because I'm going to change the 5 up. Let's say that you try to take out 7 instead. We'll do that instead, because otherwise it would give us the same answer. All right, so 2 minus 7. So you only have $2 and you want to take out 7. Do you have enough positives? Can you take out $7? No, because you only have 2. We are short how much? We're short $5, 5 positives. We only have 2 here. So we're going to have to add in our ghost pairs, our 0 pairs. We have to add in how many? 5 0 pairs. So we have to add those into our box. So now our box looks like this. We got your 2 original, and then we've got these 0 pairs. They really don't exist, right? Because they kind of cancel each other out. There's just zeros in this whole box here. Okay, they're like ghosts. Actually, no. I'm going to try and squeeze this one in here. I'm going to squeeze it right there, actually. All right. Okay, so now I have the 2, and then I have the 5 that I don't really have, right? These are really not there because they kind of cancel each other out. But now can I take away 7? Yeah, I can take the $2 I have and then the $5 I don't have, right? So this I'm going to have to borrow from the bank. So I'm going to take out the 7 that I need. So I'm going to take out the 7 positives. And then what's left in the box after I take out the 7 positives? 5 negatives. So here I have $2 and I want to take out 7. That's not enough. I don't have 7. So then I'm going to end up owing the bank $5. Okay? Let's do this one more time. Last example here. Let's say that I have $3 and I want to take out 5, right? So in my picture, I have 3 positives, but I want to take out 5. I want to take out 5 positives. I don't have 5. I'm missing 2. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add in those ghost pairs, those 0 pairs. They don't really exist, right? They're zeros. Put them into the box. So here I still have my 3 positives, and then I've got these invisible pairs here. They're invisible because really they're zeros, right? And then can I take away 5? Yes. If I take out these 5 positives, take them out, take out the 5 positives, what am I left with in the box? 2 negatives. Because I really didn't have these $2 to take out. It's like if you only have $3 in your account and you want to take out 5, well, you're going to have to borrow $2 from the bank. So then you end up with -2.